Bonjour guys, welcome to a brand new video, and today guys we're gonna react to the brand new Champions League draw that just happened few minutes ago. We're gonna give us all our predictions, and bros, as PSG fans, let's just say that we are pretty happy. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. So bros, the first quarterfinal will be played against the winner of Manchester City and Real Madrid against Juventus and Lyon. And this is quite special because all the teams haven't played their second leg for the round of 16. Obviously, Manchester City won against Real Madrid at Santiago Bernabeu. So Manchester City are looking to be most likely the winners of this matchup. And again, Juventus against Lyon. And this one is a little bit more tricky because Juventus lost against Lyon, but Lyon have not played any football game in nearly a month due to the coronavirus.
Exactly.
And Juventus lately, I've not seen their game, but lately it's not been the best from what I've seen over on Twitter and on social media.
Exactly. So boss, for that game, what we can say, it's like, for example, if Man City goes through, which is most likely to happen because as well I forgot to mention that Sergio Ramos will not be playing the second leg. Well, I see Manchester City going forward, right? If Manchester City wins the game, they will either be playing against Juventus, which is a really defensive team in my opinion.
Yes.
Against Lyon, you don't know what can happen for 90 minutes, right? Because all of the games, we forgot to mention, but I'm sure you guys know it, will be only one game. During those 90 minutes, everything can happen. A penalty in the first few minutes, a red card, a second yellow card for a player. You just don't know what can happen for 90 minutes. So that's football. As PSG fans, we can relate to this. Now, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I can see Manchester City going through against Real Madrid and Manchester City going through Juventus, because in my opinion, it's going to be Juventus that's going to win over Lyon. So Man City, Juventus, Man City goes through to the semi-final.
And I know within the next few days we'll have the confirmation about the Champions League ban of Manchester City, if it's going to be 2 years, 1 year. So I think this might affect the players, obviously, for sure, because most of them will most likely leave Manchester City if the ban is confirmed. So now next we do have Leipzig against Atletico Madrid, and bros, this one will be really important and interesting because Leipzig, it's a really offensive team, and as like football fans, as football lovers, I love them. And then on the other side, we have the parking bus masters with Atletico Madrid. So I think this could be a good clash between a really offensive team and a really defensive team. And within 90 minutes, everything can happen. I can see Atletico Madrid going through because they have a little bit more experience. But then again, Leipzig have not played any games of football for like a few weeks now because the Bundesliga is over. So there's so many like variables that we don't know yet because it will be happening in like a month. 6 weeks. So everything can happen. There might be some cheeky injuries, but I can see Atletico Madrid going through for my humble opinion. So Atletico Madrid, it's one of them team, boys. It can be Liverpool, Man City, Real Madrid, any team in the world. Atletico Madrid is actually the one team you don't want to be playing against for 90 minutes. Yes.
You might be wanting to play Atletico for like 2 legs, but for 90 minutes, bro, they can park the bus for like 90 minutes. They will only have one counter-attack. And they can either be from Raúl Felix, Marcos Llorente if you're a Liverpool fan, or even Morata, Diego Costa, and they will finish on the net. So in my opinion, boys, in the net. So in my opinion, for that game, I see, like Liam said, Atletico going through simply for the reason that the experience. And last year, whenever they played against Juventus, I think they had earned a lot of experience for that game. So in my opinion, they will not completely park the bus because during those 90 minutes, you will need to score at least 1 or 2 goals. But the experience of Atletico and the tactical masterclass of Diego Simeone, in my opinion, will be the difference both for that game. And on the other end, Leipzig, it's a really young team, offensive, and they really surprised me whenever they played against Spurs because, like Liam said, it was a really offensive football. But unfortunately, I don't see them going forward to be going through against Atletico Madrid. In my opinion, now, bros, let us know in the comment section who do you think will go through to play the semi-final against PSG? Either it's going to be Leipzig or Atletico. Let us know that, boys, in the comment section down below.
And then the third quarterfinal will be again the game between the winner of the game, Barcelona against Napoli, and Bayern against Chelsea. So here, bros, I think Bayern are through most likely because they won 3-0 at Stamford Bridge back in February. So that was a masterclass. Gnabry, I remember, it was just a baller back then. So I think Bayern are going through most likely. Even though Chelsea at the moment they are playing alright.
Yeah.
But then again, like 3-0 down, like they're gonna be playing away kind of.
Against such a strong side against Bayern.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Bros. As if you're Chelsea, if I even knew, you know.
But then again, it's football, so everything can happen.
It's true. Everything can happen. Against Bayern Munich, against that strong team, it's almost impossible to combat. But Barcelona, Napoli on the other end, well,
that's more open.
That's really more open, right? And let's say if Lionel Messi is injured, if, for example, Sergio Busquets or one key player for Barcelona doesn't play the game, well, Napoli can actually do something at the Camp Nou, because that's going to be one of them games that's going to be playing at the Camp Nou and not in Lisbon.
Yeah, but without any fans. So technically you're playing at home, but not really at home. I can see, honestly, bros, I can see Barcelona going through. But the way Barcelona have been playing those past few weeks, it's really dangerous for them. And I know if you're a Barcelona fan, you can agree with this. What's going on at the moment with the Barcelona club, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. The president, I don't want to talk too much about him because like we all know he is a fraud. Even as a PSG fan, I'm saying this as your president of Barcelona is a fraud. So there's so much going on at the moment for Barcelona. So there's so many things going on.
They will go through against Napoli. They will go through. But then it will be Barcelona, Bayern, and this I'm afraid as football lover, I'm afraid for Barcelona.
Yes.
After Lionel Messi can score a free kick, Lionel Messi can create such a unique occasion to score. So whenever you come up against Lionel Messi, well, you don't know what to expect. But if we're talking facts, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, seeing how strong Bayern Munich is, Bayern Munich will be in the final.
Most likely. If I had to put money on it, I'll say as well Bayern Munich. And then finally, Atalanta against PSG, bros. So, hear me out, alright? I've seen a few games of Atalanta this year. They are a really strong team, really underrated team. As PSG fans, we do have the easiest route to the final. We do have the easiest quarterfinal. I'm not saying Atalanta is an easy opponent, far from it. But compared to the likes of Manchester City, Bayern, potentially Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, obviously, playing against Atalanta.
At this stage of the Champions League, even at this stage, you don't come up against shit teams. No, you come up against strong side. And it will be a mistake from us as PSG fans to underrate Atalanta.
Yeah.
They absolutely battered Valencia. Even though the context being like the game without any fans for Valencia, still, if you come up against Atalanta at this stage of the year and at this stage of the competition, it will be a tough game. And that's for sure. Atalanta will score at least one goal against PSG.
Yeah.
But if Neymar, Mbappe, Verratti, Icardi, Marquinhos, Navas, if we have our starting 11, I don't see PSG crumbling against Atalanta.
Now, bros, this will be interesting. For the semi-final between Leipzig and Atletico, we have predicted that Atletico will go through. Now, we predict as well PSG will go through. This semi-final between Atletico, PSG, I'd say it's 55% chance of PSG winning it and 45% chance of Atletico Madrid winning it. Simply because PSG and Leipzig, it's more or less
the same playstyle.
The same playstyle. Even though PSG is more like a possession holder rather than Leipzig. Even though Leipzig love to keep the possession,
it's more
Leipzig,
forward.
It's
forward. They have the ball, they
utilize the pace of Werner.
They used to utilize, but now Timo Werner will not be there, so that will be like something. That's something as well. Forgot to mention. Timo Werner will not be playing with Leipzig.
Okay.
So that's gonna be as well something important to say, boss, because Timo Werner was the key player for them. Like I said as well, boss. Atletico, it's one of them team you don't want to be facing them in 90 minutes game.
Yeah.
So now PSG Atletico, I think as PSG fan, I have to say PSG will go to the final. But like I'm saying, will be one of the toughest game of PSG this year. On the other side, we said Man City, Juventus. I said Man City to go through, so the semi-final will be Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and that's one game I will not want to miss it. As football lover, I think we can all agree that Man City, Bayern Munich will be one hell of a game. If I have to put some money on one team, I will still put Bayern Munich, simply for the fact that the games that I've seen of Bayern Munich this year after the lockdown was just impressive. So I think they will go in the final of the Champions League. And after, for me personally, Bayern Munich, PSG, Bros, I gotta say PSG, but it will be really tough.
It's a final.
It's a final. It will be really tough for PSG to win the Champions League this year. But if this PSG in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich, I'll have to root for my team.
Obviously, but I can see it, bros. Manchester City winning against Bayern Munich because Manchester City, it's that team that like on one game they can do like a madness, right? They can score so many goals. Like if there are some of their key players are like playing well, De Bruyne, if they have the momentum, Manchester City can win against any team. Obviously, this game will happen most likely in like 6 to 7 weeks. So
there might be
impossible.
There might be as well some injuries, some key injuries for Man City as well as for PSG. Mbappe, Neymar, they're injured. Well,
it's a different team.
It changed everything, right?
Yeah.
But as well, what we need to say about Man City is the fact that the way they got out last year, they got knocked out by Spurs at the Etihad. So I think, in my opinion, they earned some experience. It's like Atletico. Whenever you get knocked out some weird ways against a team last year, you earned some experience, right?
Yeah.
Atletico, they earned the experience of like at least scoring one away goal. They had the experience, Man City as well. So learning from past experience, such as PSG fans as well, it will be really important. And in my opinion, one key factor as well for Man City will be the game they lost last year against Spurs at the Etihad that cost them the semi-final.
Yeah. So bros, let us know your prediction and who are you guys rooting for in the comment section down below. We love to do those kinds of videos. And we're really excited finally to see the football back again, and not the regular football, the Champions League, because it's gonna be a different atmosphere. And bros, I'm so excited for it. If you guys are too, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do a lot more of those reaction videos, especially whenever our team PSG will play it, bros, because it's gonna be quite emotional and quite stressful. So bros, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know in the comment section down below who you support, who you think is gonna win, and your thoughts. And bros, my name is Liam.
My name is Vincent. We catch you guys later.
Au revoir.